In 2025, the world watched as a new storm swept through global trade, one that would challenge long-standing partnerships, shift alliances, and test the resilience of even the most stable economies. When former US President Donald Trump launched a fresh wave of aggressive tariffs on Canadian goods, it wasn't just an economic jab, it was a seismic shock to decades of North American cooperation. Canada, a nation that had long relied on its southern neighbor for trade, suddenly found itself in a tight spot, staring down billions in lost exports, crippled industries, and shaken investor confidence. But Canada didn't crumble. Instead, it turned to the world, and the world responded. What unfolded next was a powerful story of international solidarity. From Asia to Europe, from the Pacific to the heart of the Commonwealth, 10 countries stepped forward not just with words of support, but with bold action. They opened up their markets, signed strategic deals, and strengthened ties with Canada when it needed them the most. These weren't random acts of kindness, they were calculated moves rooted in trust, shared values, and a belief in fair trade. This video takes you on a journey through those 10 heroic nations. Each one played a unique and crucial role in helping Canada rise from economic uncertainty to renewed strength. These countries didn't just rescue a friend, they helped rewrite the future of global alliances. So buckle up, because what you're about to discover isn't just a list, it's a testament to the power of unity in a divided world. Number 10. Panama. Leveraging free trade agreements. Panama's existing free trade agreement with Canada, effective since 2013, provided a foundation for strengthened economic ties during the trade conflict. The agreement facilitated the elimination of tariffs on a significant portion of goods, promoting increased trade flows. Panama's strategic location and commitment to free trade made it a valuable partner in Canada's efforts to diversify its trade portfolio. Number 9. Taiwan, emerging trade collaborator. Taiwan's dynamic economy and strategic location in the Asia-Pacific region presented new avenues for Canadian trade. Canada explored opportunities to enhance trade relations with Taiwan, focusing on sectors such as technology and agriculture. These efforts contributed to Canada's broader strategy of engaging with diverse markets to mitigate the impact of US trade policies. Number 8. Mexico. Reinforcing North American partnerships. Despite the strain on North American trade relations, Mexico remained a vital partner for Canada. Both countries worked collaboratively to address the challenges posed by US tariffs, emphasizing the importance of the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, in maintaining regional economic stability. Mexico's support highlighted the significance of solidarity among neighboring nations during times of economic uncertainty. Number 7. South Korea, diversifying export destinations. South Korea's robust economy and demand for energy resources made it an attractive market for Canadian exports. In the face of US tariffs, Canada expanded its trade relations with South Korea, particularly in the energy sector. This diversification not only provided Canadian exporters with new opportunities but also strengthened bilateral ties between the two nations. Number 6. Australia, solidifying Commonwealth ties. Australia, sharing historical and cultural ties with Canada, proved to be a reliable ally during the trade conflict. Both countries, as members of the CPTPP and proponents of the Kanzuk Initiative, emphasized the importance of free trade and mobility among Commonwealth nations. Australia's support reinforced Canada's position in the Asia-Pacific region and underscored the value of shared democratic values in fostering economic resilience. Number 5. India. Expanding agricultural markets. India's growing economy presented new opportunities for Canadian exporters. Amid the trade disruptions, Canada intensified efforts to strengthen trade relations with India, focusing on agricultural products such as lentils and pulses. These efforts not only opened new markets for Canadian farmers but also highlighted the potential of emerging economies in supporting Canada's trade diversification strategy. Number 4. Japan. Enhancing economic collaboration. Japan emerged as a key partner for Canada, particularly through the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, CPTPP. This multilateral trade agreement facilitated increased Canadian exports to Japan, especially in the agricultural and energy sectors. The mutual commitment to free trade and economic cooperation allowed both nations to mitigate the adverse effects of U.S. tariffs, reinforcing the importance of diversified trade partnerships. Number 3. European Union, exploring deeper integration. The European Union, EU, stood as a steadfast partner for Canada during the trade upheaval. The Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, CETA, between Canada and the EU had already eliminated a significant portion of tariffs, fostering robust trade relations. In light of the escalating trade tensions with the US, discussions emerged about the possibility of Canada joining the EU, highlighting the depth of shared values and economic interests. While full membership remained speculative, the dialogue underscored the strength of Canada-EU relations and the potential for even closer integration. Number 2. United Kingdom, strengthening bilateral ties. The United Kingdom played a significant role in bolstering Canada's trade resilience. Building upon the Canada-United Kingdom Trade Continuity Agreement, both nations initiated negotiations for a more comprehensive free trade agreement in March 2022. This proposed agreement aimed to extend trade relations to cover services and digital trade, reflecting a commitment to modernizing and deepening economic ties. The UK's accession to the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership further aligned its trade policies with Canada's, facilitating smoother trade flows and economic cooperation. Number 1. China. A strategic energy partner. Amid the trade tensions, China emerged as a crucial ally for Canada, particularly in the energy sector. With the expansion of Canada's Trans Mountain Pipeline in May 2024, China became the leading buyer of Canadian crude oil, surpassing the United States. This shift was driven by China's need to diversify its energy sources, especially as US sanctions affected other suppliers like Russia and Venezuela. The increased oil exports to China not only provided Canada with a stable market but also underscored the importance of the Trans Mountain Pipeline in facilitating access to Asian markets. As we've seen, Canada's recovery from Trump's 2025 tariff war wasn't a solo mission. It was a global effort, led by nations that saw opportunity in adversity and friendship in times of crisis. These 10 countries, from global giants to strategic trade partners, didn't just throw Canada a lifeline, they redefined the meaning of modern diplomacy. This moment in history will be remembered not just for its conflict, but for the cooperation it inspired. Canada stood at a crossroads, but it chose to pivot, to diversify, and to build a stronger, more resilient economy with the support of allies across the globe. These partnerships didn't happen overnight. They were the result of years of trust, shared economic frameworks, and diplomatic groundwork, and when the time came, those investments paid off. For the countries that stood by Canada, the benefits were mutual. They gained a dependable trading partner, enhanced their geopolitical influence, and sent a clear message to the world: no single nation should control the fate of another. In a time when protectionism was rising, these nations chose collaboration. In a time of division, they chose unity. And for Canada, the lesson was clear. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Diversification isn't just smart economics, it's survival. As global politics continue to shift and economic uncertainties loom, this story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, alliances can light the way forward. Canada was tested, but thanks to these 10 nations, it emerged stronger, wiser, and more connected than ever before. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to infoSphere, where we explore the powerful forces shaping our world, one country at a time. Until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and discover the world with us.